dreamers helping all. Watch the small ones start to stand tall. Again. Spreading light. It started out just you and me, streaming live so wild and free. Jackbox laughs, we played all night. Then a raid, we passed the light. One by one, they joined along. A growing vibe, a louder song. Spreading love across the streams, lifting others, chasing dreams. Ride the Sunday Funday train, feel the energy, no complaints. Passing torches, shining bright, streaming kindness, spreading light. A little spark, a simple start, turned into a work of art. Poster schedules, changing fast. This new rhythm's built to last. One by one, they joined along. A growing vibe, a louder song. Helping streamers find their way, turning Sundays into rays. Ride the Sunday Funday train, feel the energy, no complaints. Passing torches, shining bright, streaming kindness, spreading light. Deadpool searching far and wide, new creators side by side, lifting dreamers helping all. Watch the small ones start to stand tall. Again.
And I didn't have my mic on, so I was talking to myself. Sorry about that. Okay, she is almost done. How is sound? Is it muted still? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, it's good now. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because so we had audio problems an hour ago, and Miss Honey Bunny and I were trying to figure it out, and all I had to do was restart, but we managed to get it fixed by restarting. Imagine that. But it's funny because now I have an echo in my head, but that's okay. I can deal with that. And I am going to attempt, let's do a radio check and see if we have audio from iTunes. Oh, it's really loud in my head though. Okay, but it's turned down. Okay, can you hear music? Hmm. Do you have an echo too? Oh, you mean in my head? Oh, durr. Yeah, it's just my voice. Let me check. Hmm. iTunes is picking up my voice. That's funny. Yeah, I just looked and that's so weird. I will click it one more time. iTunes. Ah, there were two of them. Awesome. That's good because then we'll check it and see if it didn't record to the VOD. That would be good. And I'm going to turn Veely off so I don't hear her in my ear anymore. Oh, you could hear Veely? So it was just picking her up. How funny. We're pro streamers. By the way, I've done an AI song for pro streamers, but I have to tweak it a little bit and then I'll release it. It's freaking hilarious. Now I'm turning the never mind. Ah, is that better? I turned it down. Holy cow, that's loud. Rest in peace, earbud users. I just looked over on the soundboard and noticed it go way up. And it's been like that for a while. So I am so sorry to everybody on headphones. Good Lord, I know. It scared the crap out of you. Yeah, it scared the crap out of me too because I've also got the headphones on. Oh, look who's here. Up. Do you see what she's doing? She's looking for the bag of treats. Excuse me, they're right here. Oh, Deadpool said you can have a treat. Isn't that sweet of him? Where's your sister? She's like, I don't care where my sister is. I want the treat. All right, up, up. Yeah, say thank you. Thank you, Deadpool. We pick up her new sister in 2 weeks. I guess I won't be on the raid train that week, will I? Yes. Thank you for the wet hand. Now I have a wet hand. Blah. What am I gonna wipe it off on? Well, it'll just go away in a second. It'll dry. How are you guys? How was your stream, Veely? Thank you for raiding in. Um, what should we talk about first? Oh, first, we will do community shares at the end of stream before we head over into Deadpool. So go into the Discord and let me pull it up here. It will say Celtic will share on stream. And actually, pretty much anything in community shares is fair game. Food, fun from the internet, patterns, tutorials, Lego, whatever you want to throw in there. Picture of your dog. And we could doing all the things lurk. Yep, thank you for the lurk. We appreciate our lurkers. Oh, I saw that lit up, so let me look. I won't share that, but that was super funny. You guys could just wonder what that was. Oh man, I just had to check and make sure it's not showing on the camera up there in the top of my screen. Anywho, um, so welcome to the Sunday Funday raid train. I'm working on a blanket at the moment for myself that matches the giant yip yip over there. Um, we have the drop game in here. And if you land a 99% and above, you can win a yip yip of your own about this size. These little guys. This one does not have eyeballs yet. I'm making a few of them ahead of time just so that they're around. Um, and so mostly what we do is make yip yips around here, but I need a blanket. And I hear in the future I'm going to be making a character from the Muppets for Steven, some garlic for Miss Honey Bunny. um, this cute little eyeglass holder, I'm gonna try and make one in the fashion of Sassy Potatoes, little avatar guy Pip. And this was I was a pattern tester for Kate Crochet. And there's my hair. So she's got a little backpack. And then I decided to make a mini. And if you'll notice, I have my sewing needle stuck in here because this is actually the Twitch voodoo doll for the audio gremlins. And boy, did I have audio gremlins a minute or two ago. But Honey Bunny and we fixed it by restarting. Um, so last night we had a fun stream. We fired up the bonfire in the backyard. There is a VOD up if you want to see what we did. We hung out for a couple of hours, and that was so much fun. And I appreciate everyone that came by. Very nice and chill, and just listening to some tunes that Granite Biscuit picked out. Uh huh. Yeah. So, what else? Oh, Sunday Funday train. I could explain that in case some of you don't know what it is, and maybe you haven't been on the train all day. Um, oh gosh, 4 months, almost 4 months, 3.5 months ago, we were doing, Deadpool and I were streaming on Sundays in the afternoon, and then we were raiding out over into Chris when we were done, and we were playing Jackbox games and just doing our thing. And this sort of morphed over into a Sunday Fun Day thing, and other people wanted to play too. And so now it's an all day event every Sunday. In about just under 3 hours, the train schedule will go up for next week. And anyone that would like to participate that was not on the train today can sign up right away. If you stream today, just wait 24 hours to give other people a chance to jump on the train. When we're done with Chris's spot, we will go right into someone that we've not met yet and spread some kindness and love from our community. Um, when I joined Twitch, I found Kate Crochet one day by typing the word crochet in because I thought, if this nail company that I am following is on Twitch, maybe there's crocheters, and I found the makers and crafters. And let me tell you what, they are a bunch of supporting humans. And one day Kate was like, "You should be streaming." And I was like, "Why?" My first streams were actually IRL in the middle of the ocean from my son's boat. And that was a lot of fun. And then August last year, end of July, I started getting more serious about doing crafting. And then I also had followed some music streamers. And at some point, I started introducing people to each other, and what Chris and I and Deadpool call the merge happened. And so now we have this beautiful, amazing, loving community. Like with Erica Grace, we have we have our pro gamer is in the house, and so I'm not even really. I need to keep my eye on chat, don't I? I have amazing mods though that will help me out. And my hook is stuck, and this hook is so big. Oh my goodness, this yarn is huge. Um, and of course, my favorite song comes on. Can you guys hear the music okay, or is it too low? Captain Sam, one of my fellow Jangels, welcome in. Did you know that Jane was able to stop in last night during the bonfire? It was so cool. Except then I started to fangirl and I got all nervous. Jangel Music, you guys. If you don't follow Jangel Music, please do so. So, anyway, so that's kind of the Sunday Funday Raid Train program. If you know someone that's trying to get affiliated or has low viewership and wants to get boosted, let us know. Send them our way and we will help them out. That's one of the things that our community loves to do. And actually, Captain Sam Jangel was extremely helpful in the department of getting my follower numbers up above 50. Everyone in that community just jumped right in and they were so super loving and helpful. And I have not left her stream since. In the evening, if Jane is on, oh, that's where I am. You saw the fire in the barrel, but brief, yeah. Jenny Ann was in there too, she said. So that was kind of cool. And then Galilorian showed up. We have a cool little family over at Jangel Music. For me, she's on late in the evening, and so it's nice. Right? Hello, Shane. So yeah, it's this big so far. I made it really long because the other blanket I made last year, which is actually here in this pile of blankets, the purple one, it's just not quite big enough to get cozy with. That is an amazing idea. That's an amazing idea. Do you see the really big one back there? It's for like putting grocery bags in, or like Kate Crochet said, it's for putting pajamas in. Um, and I've been talking about, thank you for the gift sub. I've been talking about making a costume for Halloween next year. So you guys can tune in at Halloween next year and see a life size Yip Yip. Oh my goodness. Yep, it's gonna happen. We're gonna crochet it somehow, some way. I don't know. It might get sewn. I don't know. I'm not gonna commit to crocheting something that big yet. Although I don't really like sewing, so I think it probably will end up getting crocheted. Okay, someone just said hello, Fred. Which Fred is in here? Because Uncle Fred is still streaming, right? I don't know if you guys follow Uncle Fred Gold or not, but okay, he went viral not too long ago, and he's gone from 600 followers up to 5,200-ish. So it's pretty interesting over in his stream now. Let's see, what else do we need to talk about? Sundays is kind of my catch-up day and talk about Raid Train, and this week I'm trying to get this blanket going. Uh-oh, you want rabbit ears? Okay, let me get this humongous blanket and set it there for a second. And I don't have clips in my hair, so I can wear it. Okay, you guys are funny. Now we just need Just Dreamin' to show up. Just Dreaming is another streamer you guys should be following. All right. Now, how many minutes does it say I'm going to wear this thing? The last time it got redeemed, I forgot I was wearing it, and it just stayed on the whole time. I don't know if I'll be able to do this during the summer. I'll have to have the air conditioning going pretty good. Just Dreamin', she has an ear hat, but one side doesn't work anymore. So it's give him the one flap. Hit him with the one flap. That's one of her emotes. It's so freaking awesome. And then for anyone that has not been in since the raid, community shares will do in about a half an hour. On Sundays, I like to run my ads before I get rated into, so we shouldn't have ads at all for the rest of stream. Um, I should be able to hit that delay towards the end. And a big thank you to my mods. I know one of them at least is doing double duty with another streamer that's on our Uncle Fred Gold, who's super busy. He asked me to mod the other day when I was in there, and I was like, "Don't you dare! I want no part of this." Oh, Deadpool. After always lands, let's do a group drop. Those are my favorites. I upticked the music a little bit on my OBS. Is it okay for you guys? Thank you, Shane. Sounds good? Okay. On the web browser side, I turned it way down because it was really loud in my head. But when I looked up at my mixer, I thought, that looks too low. I have it on my roller skating bebop and mix. And I think this is our first time we've had our music back since I moved from Mac to PC. So that's been 3 months. Is it my voice that's low or music that's low? Because I do have the mic down. Is that a little bit better? Oh, all of it's a little bit low. Miss Honey Bunny was very kind last week, and we went through all my sound settings. Okay. and she helped me get my music set back up. My good friend Spaz Lucas helped me when I was on the Mac, and then we just haven't. I've been really busy, so I haven't matched up with her yet. She had offered to do helping me set that up again. Streamers on here are so incredibly helpful. It's just amazing to me. I really haven't found anybody with a competition gene in their bones yet. Everyone is just helpful. Okay, so this is the fun part because now I have to move this whole blanket. When this thing is twice as wide, it's going to be very interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to manage it, but here we go. Aren't the colors awesome? I love the colors so much. When I made the giant yip yip, I was like, this is so soft and the colors make me so happy. I need to make a blanket. So I went to Joann's. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I have this much more of these humongous skeins of yarn. I think it will take 8 total to make this blanket. Did we get a group drop going? Because I can cue it up. Hello, disaster, Miss Gigi. Okay, I'm going to do it then. Okay, drops are queued. Everyone get your drops in. Perfect. Now, I will set a timer to remind me that I am doing the drop game. And I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes. Timer is set. I cannot tell you how many times I have queued up the group drop and then I forgot. So Vili, all you have to do is type exclamation drop and put in your favorite emote or no emote. You don't have to. And then hit enter. And if you hit a 99% or above, I will mail you a small yip yip. You can even pick the colors you want. And I need to give some props with Miss Disaster Crafter in here right now. We had a new streamer that had opportunity to be in the train, but this was the only week he could do it. And she gave up her spot so that he could stream. And that is just a great testament to the wonderful people we have in this community. So what I'm doing right now is my yarn has decided to be stuck. So I'm trying to find out why it's being stuck. So I'm going to give up now before I mess it up. I had to do this once before. So I will go from this end and I will ball it up. Yeah, I knew it would be a no-brainer for you. I was pretty much 100% sure that you were going to say yes, that it would be okay for him to stream in your spot. Because you're awesome like that. It does look like I'm gutting my yarn ball, doesn't it? This yarn is big and it's kind of a little bit like not sticky, but it's tacky to itself. It's kind of hard to explain, but usually I can center pull out of the middle if I can, find the inner part of it, the guts. But as it shrinks down, there becomes this cavernous empty spot in the middle, and sometimes it needs to be unraveled from the backside. It's just one of those things. Oh, I should probably also say I've got a birthday stream coming up on Wednesday, California time, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're going to be playing Mario Kart. I am going to dual stream with Miss Kate Crochet, and Miss Cubist TV will also be racing. And if you guys also play Mario Kart, hit us up and let us know your name so we can friend you, and you can race too if you want. It should be a blast. I have no idea how long we will stream, but yep, I'll be 21. You didn't, Shane. I have a funny birthday story for you. Um, in a previous life, when I was down in San Diego with my first husband, he was going to the golf academy. And hello, Christopher Price. Anyway, so our roommate was from Canada, and I wanted to see what a Canadian driver's license looked like, or ID, or whatever it was he had. And I looked at it, and then I saw the date of his birth, and I said, "Oh, so you were born on Good Friday." His face was like, "Oh my God, how did you know?" I said, "Because I was born exactly 2 days later on Easter." So I am an Easter baby. So, anyways, I don't know how long we're going to stream on that day for racing. I will probably do some crafting at some point, or maybe some Lego. I have a Fortnite bus that I need to put together. Okay, there. That problem is solved. Now I will throw this in the bucket, and then I'll just pull, and the ball will unroll, and then we can get going. I timed this the other night, and it takes me 15 minutes to do, because I'm doing one row of single crochet and then another row of half double crochet. So it's 15 minutes. So the whole blanket is going to take me probably about 8 hours to complete. So that's not too bad. If I was doing this with little yarn, it would be bad. You're only turning 23 this year? You're still a youngin'. Yep. If I have missed anything you have said in chat, please feel absolutely free to rewrite it, to highlight it, to tell my mods to tell me to look at the monitor. Sometimes when I'm lurking in your streams or I'm actually trying to be active in your streams, this is why I'm not like typing too much, because it's a little hard to get anything done when you're constantly unraveling all of these parts to type. And then you have to come back. And then you have to get your hook back. And then you have to find your yarn. Put it back on your fingers. So a lot of times when y'all are streaming and I'm in chat, I'm really not ignoring you. I'm crocheting. Did my alarm not go off? Are you kidding me? My alarm didn't go off. I don't know. Thank you, Deadpool. So you're getting closer. What are the other two things you need to do? Is it anything that we can help you with? One time when we did the big drop, it was just like a big clump of everybody, and you just all went right down the middle of the screen. uh, I think group drops are the best. We will do another one of those before we end today and go and see Deadpool. What did he say? I saw Deadpool wrote something and I missed it. It went flying up before I saw it. Hold on. Everyone pushed me. Swims with whales. Hello there. How are you today? I might have to request this song when we get to Chris's in an hour and a half. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh no, is it Allie treat time again? Allie, Deadpool's calling you. Deadpool's calling you. Are you coming? Is that a good girl? Is that a good girl? Let me find the other half of that other one. These things smell so freaking good. They're called Fruity Booties. Fruity Booties. Wow. Up, up. That was it? Just a half of one? Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. I keep telling her in 2 weeks her life is going to be all changed with the baby in the house. Mm-hmm. Her new Aussie sister is 6 weeks old right now. Yep. All done. Say thank you, Deadpool. Okay, hook. Now I have to figure out where it's that one. So when you're doing crochet, you want this free piece to be on the front side of your hook. I know Miss Honeybunny wants to learn how to crochet. Are you paying attention? Deadpool queued up a drop. Everybody go. Get your drops in. I may or may not play the drop game in my own chat when I'm not streaming. One day Chris came in. I had been working on stream, and he's like, "Are you playing your drop game?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am." Thank you for the follow. Glad to have you on the stream. That's a lot of emotes. I may or may not have ADHD. No, we all know I do. You are awesome. Are you using the great big chunky yarn too? That's right, Chris. You were coming into work. And I'm sitting there playing the drop game. Uh-oh, come on, let loose. All right, about 10 more minutes and we'll do community shares. Let's test the Discord and see if that takes you there. And if you have pictures, there's a whole section for community shares. And so community shares is something that a lot of the people in the crafting world do. Um, so I have friends that have made crochet things, painted things. Um, I think I can actually play music now too, because Miss Honeybunny helped me set up Discord audio, but we haven't tested it yet. Pictures of your dog, pictures of food, recipes, Lego, selfies, fun from the internet, just stuff you want to share. At some point, Hero Chest should be streaming again. Spring is here, so we're hoping he'll be back soon. That's one of my favorite things that he does, is he shares music that people from the community have made. I'm not hearing music anymore. How come? Is my song list too short? I haven't been on that long. Okay. I'm going to hit shuffle because it's trying to start from the start again. All right. Thanks for your check-in, Giggy Jack, and your lurk. We are part of the Crafty Collective. And is there a link to it on there? I'm not seeing it pop up. If you are in the makers and crafters world and you are interested in joining a good community of supportive streamers that are in the crafting department, let me know and I will guide you to the right person to join. In a hit and run. Oh. So I used to be an aide up in a special needs classroom up the hill. And it turns out they need somebody for 3 days next week, one of those days being my birthday. I told her that I could do it, only if they threw me a birthday party. So, and I can only stay up there until noon on Wednesday because I'm streaming. So that's gonna be super fun to see all of my kids. Yes, we're ready. Let's do it. I've got to get on ReadyBot, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw money at that part of that bot that will let you guys talk to him because he comes up with some funny stuff. Oh no, we got some wall sliders. Sorry, honey bunny, I pushed you in the wall. Oh, bummer. I like that daisy emote. That was really pretty. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We are on the Sunday Funday raid train right now. I don't know if you came in from any of those folks or not. Whoops. I was supposed to do a half double crochet there. But we are on our weekly raid train for Sunday Funday. The headbanger was headbutting the crap out of me. Oh man, this thing's getting heavy. This is Bernat Blanket Extra. I'm thinking 8 skeins should do this just about right. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to find where your next stitch is to go into, so you have to kind of go by feel with this yarn. All right, 7 minutes, and we'll do community shares. It's a lot of fun to see what everyone's been up to. Yeah, I missed having that high emote. Miss Cubist TV made that for us. I put it back in an hour ago. I couldn't get the raid train thing to work right, so I keep using the one that Ari has on her page. Oh, come away with me. Come on, Erica, you can do it. No. That emote is so cute. Ah, the wall slide at the end. Yeah, that wall has a magnet on it. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, look at Deadpool zooming around. If you have time to stick around, the Madam J, we go into Deadpool after me, and then we go into Chris. Deadpool's, I think, going to be singing for us, and he has a fun voice. And then after Deadpool is Chris. He always ends our train with a fun music stream. Fun, fun, fun. And then that's the end of the raid train, kind of. So what we do at the very end is we find someone that's online that we've never met before that is trying for affiliate or looking for more viewers. We kind of go stalk the Twitchiverse and look for someone. And we make new friends, which is super fun. A couple of weeks ago we met a gal named It's Brittany Witch. And she's been in some of the streams today. And then last week, Miss Honey Bunny took us to a friend of hers that DJs vinyl. God, so much fun. So much fun. Uh-oh. Who's Ray? Oh my goodness, Supreme Doom! Speak of the founder of the Crafting Collective is here. Welcome, Raiders. Okay, it's gonna get busy. Um, we have community shares in about, we'll push it to about 5 minutes, and we will give our Raiders a chance to jump into community shares if they would like. Deadpool, would you mind throwing the Discord link up in chat one more time? You need a train ticket? They're free today. I was just telling everybody, today's the Funday raid train that we do every Sunday. The new train schedule goes up in just a little over 2 hours during Chris's stream. So if you want to jump on the raid train next Sunday, just reach out. And I will tell you all the things to do. You can throw me a whisper if you want. What were you guys doing today, Supreme? I hope your stream went well. The Crafty Collective was also very instrumental in me getting my affiliate, and they helped me get my averages that I needed. Well, I appreciate you joining. Super appreciate it. We do this every Sunday. Um, and I'm going to go ahead and put my stitch marker in here and I will be done with crocheting for the moment. And there we go. Oh, there goes my dog. So this is the big blanket we're making. It's getting wider and wider and wider and wider. I made a giant yip yip that's hanging over there and I loved the yarn, so I decided I needed to get a blanket started for myself. Um, and let me pull up our share time screen and we will keep on a talking. And so this is our sharing part of the Discord. And anybody that wants to show off something that they've made or we're working on, you can throw it on in there. We only do this on Sundays. I keep it for Sundays. And I think I've covered it all. This little guy, Kate Crochet, is working on pattern testings. So reach out to me if you're wanting to be a pattern tester. There's going to be a second round coming up pretty soon. Um, While we're doing this, Deadpool, do you want to queue up another group drop? Thank you, Christopher. It should be, and then I'll have to keep a lookout for anyone that wants. Yep, we've got some. Let me approve some folks. We had some issues a couple of weeks ago with some people deciding. There we go. With some people deciding to get in and get into the voice channel, and they were acting weird, and so I decided that we would just make it this way. Hello, life. That's awesome. You got out of the hospital. Yay. I am so happy. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So, Zebra Acrylics Designs is one of my good friends that I met early on. And she is doing a giveaway. And I am not sure on the date for that, but she made the alphabet and it's with a different character. Um, and of course, I don't. I know this one. There's Sully. She knows all the Disney things. Miss Honey Bunny knows the Disney things as well. So that's going to be a giveaway in her channel. A bunch of us have started doing some art swapping. So I made a hooded cowl for Miss Cubist TV, Ari, and she made a piglet for me. I have a small piglet from her with a bracelet from Kate Crochet as a necklace. So I'm getting a big one now. And that was our art swap. How cute. How cute is that piglet? And she has also gone, I think she went to Joann's to take advantage of the sales. And she did a diamond painting for the first time. I know, Veely, right? Piglet is just adorable. Kate Crochet has started doing chainmail. And so there's one of the things she was working on this week. And she got some cool new eyeballs. And so she's been making fish. And good, it is here. She made a black fish. I like that one the best, I think. She also got a 3D printer recently, and she's making yarn bowls. And she is very happy with the way this one has turned out. And so now she'll get more colors and she'll make them in different colors. And there's the fish. And then Fluffy Bee. Nice, I like the colors. That's also like the Bernat yarn, isn't it? Just a little smaller. I love their yarn. It's so freaking comfy. Um, let's see if I've put. Yep, we went for a little bike ride yesterday. I did. I did a time lapse. Don't get dizzy. This is 3.5 miles of our ride. Would she wing? Yeah, yeah. That's a little nuts. So that was our ride, and there was a really pretty little bush, and so I asked my husband if he would take a picture of me with the pretty flowers. And I don't think there's any. Oh, that was what I found for St. Patty's Day. Yip yip sharing. What do we got? Oh, blue, that's cool. Oh, what? That's got a yip yip on it. Oh, Chris, thank you for the gifted sub. And thank you for the new follow. Created this during my first Sunday Funday raid train. Finished it off stream. Had to get feeling back in my hand, and oh no, for the Dremel heats up and vibration made me lose feeling in my hand. Oh, I totally get that. That's amazing. Oh, I wasn't able to see too much of your stream because we were in church. There's the giant yip yip, which looks very close to that glass piece. That's amazing. Good job, Blue. Food. That was breakfast this morning. This is a section where we share recipes and pictures of food. So if you're into food, that's the channel for you. Pets. There's Nash. If you don't follow Shane, you need to follow Shane. S. Waters. Oh dear God. Nash. Okay. There's the new puppy that's coming in 2 weeks. We haven't settled on a name yet, but Annie is in the running. Um, you can share a musical piece, Christopher. I'm just not sure if it will play. And these were some old pictures. That is a baby mammoth donkey. Live, thank you. Oh my goodness. You're so sweet. So sweet. Is that not the cutest little face you've ever seen in your life? Oh, and then here this is a good test. Are you hearing this? I'm going to turn the music off. Hi, Kate. That's our girl right there. She's the one that just fell down. So I'm not seeing any noise come up on the Discord. So let me just click it really quick and look. So that looks like something we still need to. Oh wait, let me play that again. I'll play the next one. Tell me if you guys can hear anything. No audio. Okay. Well, we know that we need to work on that then. So she was calling her bossy and sassy, and so my thought went, she's a little pistol. And then I thought Annie Oakley. So Annie might be it. In the pet section, if you think of a name, throw it in there. I've been looking at everything. Yeah, it's okay. We will totally get it figured out. I am so thankful for music, and I will turn that back on. And I will turn the Discord one off in case I don't want any echoes happening. So we've got 2 minutes until Deadpool starts streaming, and I see him in chat. He just realized you were next. Oh my gosh. Booting up. Okay, cool. And then I gotta keep an eye on ads because if ads are coming up, I'll snooze them so that we can keep visiting for a little bit. Um, that's so funny. I do the same thing. I will like totally forget that I'm going next, and yeah, next schedule ad is in 5 minutes. Sweet, very nice. Thank you so much for checking on that fee. Um, yeah, I know you do. Deadpool is a great mod. Miss Honey Bunny and Miss Sassy Potatoes have recently joined the mod team. So I have Chris and Shane and Deadpool. And my granddaughter, at some point, I have to get her back in. She's been busy. She's, young and working. She's working at the school up in Oregon, kind of doing the same thing I used to be doing. Um, so we got the ears going. My kid's at the door. He's 23. Good night, Vixen. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Isn't that Ari made this? One of the first clips that got made, and I can't remember who clipped it. It was probably Cover Time Pete. Um, she immediately, yep, hit him with one flap. That's from Just Dreamin's stream. She hits him with one flap. Anyways, she Ari sent me the GIF file of me doing this, and that was one of my first emotes. That's right. He had to mod the multiverse in Deadpool and Wolverine. He better be dedicated to this one. The opening scene of that movie was so funny. I laughed so hard in the theater, and I was like, oh, why am I laughing at this? This is like a slaughter, and it was so funny. Those movies are just a trip. Right? She's coming home with us in 2 weeks. We have to do a long drive to go get her, about 6 to 7 hours. So I will actually not be streaming that day probably because there's no way we're going to be home by 3 in the afternoon. So I will be looking for someone to take my place. Or Deadpool can do 2 hours. But I think we'll just open my slot up for one of you guys and then we'll have extra people. And that would be cool. And I'm going to snooze that ad. And what else can we talk about? Hmm. I can't think of anything. Can you guys think of anything you want to talk about? Be looking for more bonfire streams. That was super fun last night. Um, you're not skiing anymore. You may do pinball stream. I would love that. Your pinball streams are fun. So, oh, in and so you guys can see. Okay, so in the community shares, I have share your pics and videos. And oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. What a cutie pie. So, yep, you got it in the right spot. Oh, and then I'm gonna switch this to crafting for a second while I check on the two. There we got Vixen. There's the approve. I know who you are. Perfect. I wish they would put a different kind of a thing to tell you when you've got people to approve. So yes, community shares, anything underneath there. What are you working on would be like there. The blanket I'm working on is in, and I have to put it back on share time because you can't see if I don't have it on that. So let me go show you Fee's picture because I did not share it with you. I shared it with myself. Pro streamer. I know what we can do. Let's do one more group drop. Oh, it's already queued. Okay. So I'm probably the only one that doesn't have a drop in. There we go. I swear to goodness, Sundays are like the hardest streaming day for me because I'm like blah 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 blah. And Chris, I will work on getting the audio from Discord working so that I can share songs because I really enjoyed that part of Drew's streams. You're so confused, but here I am, right? Me too. Okay. Who queued the drop? Was it Deadpool? Did he queue it and run? Here we go. Oh, I knocked. Did you see that? I hit Deadpool. Oh, he hit me. Fee! Oh, Chris, you were so close. You were so close. That was an awesome group drop. Good job, you guys. So let's check our shares. And I see Deadpool's little thing right there. Has he gone live yet? I know that was really close, and there was a lot of rubbing his racing. So Chris got a 97, and he's the only one that. So the drop game, he's the only one that gets a score because it's the top dog that gets his score to show. And I will actually take a little screenshot of that. Technique. Yep, free yip yip at 99% and up. Sweet, Deadpool is ready. Okay. So I'm going to hit start raid, and while it's counting down, I will say thank you guys for the little hype train. Thank you, Life, for your bits. That was so sweet of you. Chris, thank you for the gifted sub. We had a nice raid from Supreme Doom from the Crafty Collective. Allie got 2 treats. See, the hat is still on. It was 49 minutes ago. I'm still wearing the hat. Oh, we have some new followers. And oh, Wingstar, he gifted it one to Stream Elements. That was very sweet. I'm sorry I missed that when it happened. And Saber gave me a shout out. We got some shout outs. We've got the follows, and I think that catches us up. And the raid now is ready. So let's go to our second to the last stop on the raid train, and I will see you guys later. And I forgot the raid calls.